Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Game one of the American League Division Series. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. What's the scouting report on him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Now, Evan Carter.
Evan Carter.
And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. One out in the top of the first. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One out, base is empty. That one down the line, and foul ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Hit in the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop.
So now it's Corey Seager. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Mejia brings it in, and that is that. Rangers go down quickly there. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Garcia makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And that one is lifted in the air. Into the dive, and he got it.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Luis Ariz stands in. The wind of the pitch. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Josh Young. Gallen cites the fact that as a kid he had small hands, and that allowed him to develop his changeup. Still a really good pitch for him now as a major leaguer. Got him swinging.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. The pitch. Way out front for strike two.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. It was a bang-bang play at first, Singy, so let's take another look at the throw that made it possible to get the out.
No doubt that 85-mile-per-hour heater was the difference on this play, according to StatCast, and it looked like a blur going across the infield from up here, and they just got the out.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
2 strikes.
Two outs. Base knock right field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1 ball.
Now it's going to be Ezekiel Duran. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Texas. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Luis Robert now. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. This to third. Over to Lowe. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Alex.
Here's Alex Verdugo. 1-1 now. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That ball's carrying, and it's gone. He made him pay for that one, and the White Sox jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. They thought he could blow a high fastball by it, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
One out, base is empty. Andrew Vaughn now. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. One run across in the frame so far here in Game 1 of the ALDS. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox. Popped up left side. Seager drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Wyatt Langford.
Wyatt Langford.
The pitch. And a foul ball.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
The wind of the pitch. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. And he deals. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Back to the top of the lineup, Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around third. The relay throw. And he's out. But 1 run is in to score.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Here's Leody Taveras. 2 down, nobody on. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that means Corey Seager will have a chance to hit.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
2 outs, runner at first. Corey Seager will hit next.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And out of here. And they add a pair. It's 3-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
2 outs, nobody on. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young. Swings through that one.
2-2 count.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in game 1. The other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Bottom of the inning. The batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Colson Montgomery.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit.
Mejia.
The Rangers up by 2 here in the last half of the 3rd. One down, base is empty. Tap back to the mound. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the 2nd out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So the lineup flips over. Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive. Base hit.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Third baseman.
Runner at first with 2 away. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Rangers 3 and the White Sox 1. Game 1 of the division series. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Kicks and fires. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it to first. That's the 1st out in the top of the 4th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So up next, Adolis Garcia. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Struck him out looking. Now it's the 2nd baseman, Ezekiel Duran. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That to right. Fletcher under it. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Rangers 3 and the White Sox 1. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the 2nd baseman, Luis Arias.
The 2nd baseman, Luis.
Left-hand batter waits. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now it's Luis Robert. Little chopper rolls foul. The Rangers leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one not close. And that's ball 2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Seager, and that's 2.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Sneaks through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Man at first, and now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. In the air, right field. Garcia heads after it. Makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 left for the White Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. And we're back. And now Wyatt Langford.
Wyatt Langford.
The 1-1. Smoked on the ground a second. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, catcher, Jonah Heim.
Next up for Texas, Jonah Heim. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swings through that one for strike 2. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter, because off the bat he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
The center fielder, number 3, Tavera.
And now the center fielder, Leody Taveras. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 4-1. And that's a double.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Up next for the Rangers, Corey Seager. And that's a little high. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. They limit the damage here, but a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Gavin Sheets. The pitch. Hit hard. That gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the White Sox.
And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. On to first, double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Mejia. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Rangers leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Hit in the air, right field. Garcia settles under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. The White Sox lead 1, and they trail it 4-1. Top 6. Here's Josh Young.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
Well, these Rangers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Zach Gallen won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher on now, Michael Kopech.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Out there to center. Robert moves under it. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Adolis.
2 outs, base is empty. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. High fly ball out to center field. Robert moves under it. He's got it. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 4 and the White Sox 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here is Moncada.
The third baseman, Moncada.
The 2-1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
next to hit for the Sox, Luis Arias. Righty delivers.
Ball 2.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The pitch. Right side, hard hit. Over to Lowe. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder, Louis.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Luis Robert.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up.
Ripped on a line. Carter makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and it's now a 2-run game.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Rangers 4 and the White Sox 2. New inning getting started, and now it's going to be Ezekiel Duran. Fouls one off. 2-2. And the pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Wyatt Langford. Fly ball down the line. Fletcher settles underneath it, brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jonah Heim.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Texas, Jonah Heim. 2 down, nobody on.
It's been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Two outs. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they still lead this one 4-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Right-hander kick steals. On the ground to third. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Gavin.
Next is the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-3.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. Bounced up the middle. What a stop from his knees. The throw. Got him. Nice play.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Now here is Francisco Mejia. Next pitch is outside. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Stays alive. White Sox down a run. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Garcia settles under it. Squeezes it. That is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And the home team down a run. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter.
Number 32, Evan Carter.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert on the move. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leody.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Now, most hitters handle mid-90s no problem these days, but when a pitcher is effective at mixing up his pitches, changing speeds, adding and subtracting velocity, you can see a pitch of that velocity just jump past a hitter's swing.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck, way back there. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 5-3.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous, pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd out. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Josh Spores.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher.
The right fielder, Dominic Fletcher.
Kicks and deals. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a 2-1. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And now Yohan Moncada falling behind 2-1. Tying run at the plate. Called strike right there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground. Over to Seager. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And up next for Chicago, Luis Arias. 2 down, nobody on. Good eye in that spot. Into center. And it falls. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Luis Robert. That's towards center. Tavares settles under it. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. So 1 left for the White Sox. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Here on the south side, and now Nathaniel Lowe. And a pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Robert makes the catch for the out. 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And there's a foul ball.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Next to hit, Ezekiel Duran.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch.
Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Man at first, Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rangers 5 and the White Sox 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Matt Barnes.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Left-hand hitter waits. There's a swing and a drive. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. The throw in. Safe at second. He legs out the double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. The tying run at the plate. Up the middle, Duran. Off balance throw in time. One out, bottom of the ninth.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Tying run at the plate. Right side. Garcia settles under this one. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Relay throw. Tag safe. And now they trail by one.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So they're down to their final out. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Bounce to the right side. Duran. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. The Rangers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, not all saves come easy, but he didn't let things unravel. Good win for the team today.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.